Dear students, how are you? Hope you are not so well because in Corona situation. But no doubt it will be easier period soon. I think some of you have been bored quietly, but hopefully I want to say this crisis will be removed soon, inshallah. So don't be hopeless. Today, dear students, I am going to conduct a class with you. The class is English first paper. Now follow me. After we have started this unit, you will be able to ask and answer questions, talk about paper, read and understand text, write answers to questions, write short paragraphs and compositions, understand and enjoy stories, poems, and other text materials. Dear students, today we will discuss only lesson on Today we will discuss one lesson on and about Begum Rokeya.
Just it.
The learners, look at the picture. I think most of you know this woman figure. So, can anyone tell me who is the guy? Who is the woman? Yes. Yes, you have rightly said. This is Begum Rokeya. Do you know about her? Yes, she is a famous writer, a social reformer. She was also the pioneer of Muslim revolution. She fought for the women's rights throughout his lifespan. So, she is such women whom we should remember. Now, section B, reading passages. Dear learners, now you will have 10 minutes time to read the passage silently. By this time, I will write some multiple choice questions on the board, and after you have finished reading the passage, you will have to answer the questions rightly. Now, start reading. Dear students, I am also reading out the passage loudly. So, listen to me please. Begum Rukia, 1880 to 1932, was a famous writer and social worker. She lived in undivided Bengal in the early 20th century. She believed that women should have the same rights and opportunities as men have in the society. So she fought for their cause throughout her life. Begum Rokeya was born in a village called Pairavan, Rampur in 1880. Her father, Johiruddin Muhammad Abu Ali Haidar Sabir, was an educated landlord. Rokeya was married to Khan Bahadur Shakawat Hussain in 1806. Her husband was the deputy magistrate of Bhagalpur, now a district in the Indian state of Bihar. He was very cooperative and always encouraged Rokeya to go on with her activities. Many African Muslims of Bengal at that time learned Arabic and Persian as medium of education and communication. But Rokeya had great love for her mother tongue. She learned Bangla and English from her eldest brother Ibrahim. Now, learners, read the passage silently more than once and then try to answer the questions. Learners, write down the question and then try to answer them. Democracy. Begum Rokeya fought for democracy performance right. Rukia was born in number 3, Rukia laughed. Rukia laughed. English, Bangla, Urdu. Now question number 4. Sakawat Hoshians are being praised. Okay, let us check out which has are being praised as Hyderabad, West Bengal. Manipur. I have to now one question, number 5. Bhagalpur is a district. Okay, district. Bhagalpur is a district in. Bhagalpur is a district in Bangladesh. West Bengal. Bihar. Now, the student down the answer correctly. Yes, here the answers of the questions will be number one. Begum Rokeya fought for women's rights. Women's rights. Rokeya was born in a village. A village. Rokeya loved Bangla. Sakawat Hussain's place was Bhagalpur. And Bhagalpur is a district in Bihar. Now we will go to another activity. Now complete the following chart with information from the text. All is done for you. I am writing the chart now. Now, students, you have to complete the chart. Can you tell where Begum Rokeya was born in 1880. When she was married in Shirley, 1896. His family status is Muslim. Language, Begum Rokeya learned Bangla and English. Now, the letters. We shall discuss another activity, that is section E. Section E. Here, answer the following questions. Open-ended questions. You have to answer the questions from the passage above. Number one question. What was Begum Rokeya's belief? Can one of you answer the question? Try to answer the question correctly. Number one. Number two. What did she fight for? Number 3, what kind of family did she come from? Number 4, why did many upper class Muslims Why did many upper class Muslims learn Arabic? And Persian? And Persian at that time. Number 5. Why did Rukia learn Bangla and English? Why did Begum Rukia learn Bangla and English? Now, okay, learners, today's class came to end about. So, these questions will be written down and it will be regarded as your home task. Now, you will take this question as your home task and try to write this question correctly at home. Okay, dear students, best wishes to all and see you again. Try to live at home, stay at home and try to save themselves. Thank you all. See you again.